Hey guys, Popular Boat here, and today I'm playing some Hearts of Iron 4 after such a long week of being very sick and making you guys wait for me to make some new content. So thank you for being patient and bearing with me while my voice sounds like this. Alright, okay, so that's still doing the flashy graphics thing. Okay, I was just having a look around because it's been a week since I played last. At least a week and a half maybe. I was just getting my head around what we're actually doing. So, I think we are closing these pockets of Canada that are left. The rest of Canada has capitulated. And we're getting ready to take on a couple more states. We have wars against the Allies and the Axis. Spain joined our factions, so we can probably get our troops across into there to fight off the Allies and the Axis. Bear with me as I'm coughing and sounding like rubbish, and as I go on recording, I'll probably be sounding worse and worse. But, we can deal with that. Okay, let's resume. Our people are pushing in there. How far away are we from justifying against them? November. Like 4 weeks. 4 weeks and they shall be ours. Let's just have a look. So they have their own faction there. Alright, if we can close off these Canadian pockets. Oh, we still have people down in Africa, hey. Oh, no, not Africa, South America. Enemy ships present, lots. Enemy ships present 6. What is our fleet looking like at the moment? Do we have 21 ships? Ah, they're in combat, that's why we couldn't see them. If I remember correctly, we're building up naval bombers. Yeah, building up our naval bombers so we can get them assigned to these sea zones and start sinking some enemy fleets. Alright, I'm gonna have to have a look at the icons between episodes because that flashing is irritating. Okay, these guys are all pushing in. Push in faster. These guys are all pushing in too. We should probably draw a new front line over this end too. Let's actually get it on this border. And they can just go straight in for that capital. Yeah, we'll just give them the capital for now. These people should reassign once I actually close these pockets. Desiree wants to send us some troops, no thank you. Port strikes are happening over here. Oh, that's right, we sent some planes over to help Spain try and finish off their shit. Hopefully Spain can hold out against France too. That's going to be a challenge for them. What else is going on in Europe? Axis is at war with the Allies, which is great. That means France has a double front, which is probably going to mean France is going to get wrecked pretty quickly, and then Spain is going to have to hold out against the Axis. Because the Allies are pretty weak at the moment. I was going to say it's going to be an issue when the USA joins in, but we are the USA. Okay, red group. Looks like we have all these pockets closed. They should all reassign to there. Let's actually give them a second front on that border to push into there. Select all those guys and put half of them on that line. Now supply should be fine in that area. Got about a week until our next thing. Whose fleet are we sinking? Oh, we're engaging with the Spanish fleet. Alright. Oh, looks like our allies are sending all their troops across the ocean. A bit risky. Fall of Warsaw already. Poland's getting devoured. Soviets are going for anti-fascist diplomacy. Japan is actually doing okay, I guess. They've lost all the north section, but they're holding down here alright, it seems. Nationalist Spain has capitulated. Poland has capitulated. So that is the end of the Spanish Civil War. Actually, is it? No, it looks like that all got merged. That's annoying. Okay, we've got our claim. Let's go push that. And let's get this line, well, those two lines going. Red lions are still getting into position. So they won't be ready to go just yet, but that's not a problem. Okay, they're quite well fortified, so that's going to be a bit of a slow push. But we have more tanks available now. They can go into the green, and let's grab a couple of these low experience guys. And who are you? Oh, that's the garrison divisions. We'll put the spares onto that. What are they called? Fallback line. Okay, let's get red ready. So I want to get into that capital. Let's get the red lines activated. Why are you going like that? That's better. Hey, we just did indoctrination, which gives us higher national unity, which is good. Let's get bonus to division recovery rate. And we have enough points to modify our government. I'm not too fussed about capital ships. Armor might be nice. Air Force... I haven't actually looked for any information on how many planes you lose to accidents. If I have a look where we've got our stuff assigned, can we see what we lost planes to? 14 lost, accidental losses. All of those were accidental losses. What about over Spain? 1 accidental loss. I think for now we'll just grab the extra ground support, because that is going to be very valuable to us. And let's keep an eye on this war. Red lines are reshuffling, green lines are pushing in a little bit. We have spare factories. Let's get them producing tanks. We have a ton of army experience. Do we have light tanks 1 and 2? Ooh, we also have factories that are spending their time repairing instead of building more. So let's fill up Indiana and North Indiana. Get these all pushed to the bottom. And okay, it was just one factory. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Okay. Those guys need reinforcing. So we're slowly losing that battle. Let's get those tanks rolling in here. Fix these lines because they've gone derpy. Let's refresh where all those guys are moving. Okay. Pushing in there quite well. How is our... What, man? Voice, please. You have one job. Do it for me. Oh, okay. Who is over here and in other factions? But there's blue faction up here and the blue faction below us. Are they the same faction? No. Let's get a justification against Florida. Actually, let's... Is there any resources down here? No, that would just be people. Let's get the justification on Alabama, Central, and these people who are assigned to that can start working on there soon. Okay, we've almost got them knocked out. Let's get that line extended. Ooh, that's a risky retreat. Okay, we've got improved artillery. Germany's declared on Yugoslavia. Okay, we can't get across there that quick. We can start flanking those. Germany's declared on Luxembourg. Okay, let's get 39. Is our production all done? Pretty much, yeah. Getting destroyer 3s. Getting naval doctrine, land doctrine. Support weapons would be very good. That improves our defense, so we shouldn't take as many losses. Support battalions would also be good, as would recon. Let's just grab support weapons, that'll help the most, our units the most. Okay, we've got that light tank line filled. Let's upgrade these to improved artillery, and we may actually start a second line of those until we are caught up. Okay, we need more resources. Steel we have a ton of, so let's stop trading it to, well, from the Soviet Union. Let's grab a bit more oil. We've got surplus aluminium, so let's get less of that. Rubber we have some surplus on, but that's fine. The rest is all fine. I want these ships to be producing at a decent rate. Alright, how are these pushes going? slowly but steadily. Let's tell those guys to rebase. Let's have a look how Spain is going. It looks like some of our allies have joined the front there, so that's going to help us out a lot. Or that's going to help Spain out a lot, I mean, and indirectly us. We're still capturing more. Yugoslavia joined the Comintern. Fantastic. That means Soviets are going to be coming in against the Axis, which is fantastic news for us. We are running behind on infantry equipment, so I think we'll bump another line of that in. Weapons 2, knock that up a few pegs. Resume that. We don't need your expeditionary forces. Join their war. Okay, we are almost going to be knocking these people out. Japan has joined the Axis. Soviets are going to have both ends of the stick to deal with. Oh, if Japan joins that war even. This is going to be a very interesting Europe. We should have the ability to get across and actually win the war ourselves. Wouldn't that be quite a feat? How about you help that instead of running across? Alright, can you guys get into Helena? We just want to grab these capitals and finish this war off now. We're returning divisions to the Soviets. Okay, because they're at war now. Makes sense. Okay. This is going pretty well. We have very little manpower left now, so it might be time for us to cut a few of these lines. Produce one more each of those and of those, and how many tanks do we have? 125. Can we add more tanks to this? Oh, it requires another 720. No, we cannot. But that is fine. Okay, push across. We've separated them from there. We want to loop around and use those tanks without the river crossing. These guys need to get into Helena, and you guys need to get that capital. Okay, let's just consolidate these fronts. Oh, that's not going to really help. It's gotten a bit messy. Let's change that line to go to that capital too. Nebraska has capitulated. Good stuff. I don't quite know which of these lines is the right one anymore. So let's just get rid of their orders. Draw a front line here. Alright. Draw the front line. Why aren't you drawing the front line? We'll just do it manually then. No? Are you just not showing me? Okay, there we go. It just wasn't showing me the line properly. Let's extend that around to all this. Okay, we can't. State of Montana's capitulated. Let's just tell them all to go in. But that is going to be the end of that war. There we go. Job done. Cool, that's another war down, and since that one will actually finish, we won't have the resistance to deal with. There we go. We're the only ones involved. Let's grab that. Take all states. Take all states. Take all states. And surprise, take all states. And turn. Good stuff. So that will be a nice little boost of factories and things for us. Let's fill out that line of artillery. I suppose we could upgrade those light tanks again. How long till we get the medium tanks? Oh, I didn't even start it. Okay, let's spend some of this research on the light tanks. More reliable, faster, better gun. I'm not really fussed about armor. There we go. Switch these over to our light tank Mark 3s, or Mark 2, sorry. And let's reassign these guys. So we are going to fight these fools next. Not there. And you guys can have this front on Florida. You pretty much just need to get that capital. Non-aggression pact from Yugoslavia, meh. Can we get... Okay, we've got non-aggression pact with the Soviets. Italy's pushing into France, that's a bit concerning. Actually, let's have a look. Green Division has some tank... Well, Green Army has tanks. Red Army has elites. Let's use the tanks to finish off America properly. And let's actually get these guys on the Spanish front with the goal of pushing into the back of there. Our navy is assigned here. Let's send them to convoy escort. Oh man, there's so many enemy ships along this route. If we send all of our armies across, that's going to be very risky. That being said, those guys are getting across alright. It just depends how much sea zone those ships are covering. Okay, we'll gamble it. Actually, you know what? Let's send these people first. If they get across with no issue, we will send the next group. Give them their instructions back. And 16 divisions, so that's pretty much all of these guys. Let's split them off into their own. No, let's leave them back there. Let's split off these guys. Give them a new commander. He's a clone of one of our other dudes. Make them bright blue and have the spear. And they are going to go to the French front. But that is going to have to do us for this episode. So it is time for me to put a break in here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've been enjoying. Like, subscribe, check out the links below the video, and I will see you in the next one.